What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Thanks to you guys, it's the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel in the game. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and give me all your takes down below in the comment section. I want all your fire Dodger takes down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we've got a big update on some of the rumors that we've been following here at Dodgers Nation, starting with DJ LeMahieu. MLB insider Tim Brown wrote a story yesterday for Yahoo Sports where he says that DJ LeMahieu is engaging other teams in free agency with the Yankees slow to meet his asking price. He would go on to write, the 32-year-old LeMahieu has, therefore, asked his representatives to re-engage with teams that have previously shown the most interest, the source said, among them the Los Angeles Dodgers, Toronto Blue Jays, and New York Mets, and to reconnect with teams that reached out early in the free agent period, including the Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Boston Red Sox, and others. So if you're a Dodger fan that wants to see DJ LeMahieu in Dodger Blue, this is exactly what you want to hear. Because I thought that he would hear out deals from other teams, he would go back to the New York Yankees, and the Yankees, knowing how important he is to their success, how popular of a player he is, that they would match that, and he would re-sign with the New York Yankees. But if negotiations between DJ LeMahieu and the Yankees have really gone sour, that's going to open the door for teams like the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, the Mets, the Braves, the Red Sox, the Cardinals, these teams out there that know they want DJ LeMahieu, they just don't want to pay him 5 years, $125 million. Every team can use a DJ LeMahieu. Fourth last year in WRC Plus at 177, second in the league in K percentage at 9.7%. This guy can help so many teams out there, and I think he's a perfect fit for the Dodgers because of his positional versatility and those elite bat-to-ball skills. I want to see him in Dodger Blue, but only for the right price, and I think right now you can go to DJ LeMahieu, offer him that higher AAV and that shorter contract. I think that's what the Dodgers want to do, and to me, I think you can bring him in and sign Justin Turner. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. I seriously believe the Dodgers are entertaining the idea of signing Justin Turner and DJ LeMahieu. It's just a matter of getting the numbers right with both players. Now, do I think it's going to happen? Do I think it's a lock? I'm not saying that, but I do believe there's a better chance of it happening today than there was yesterday, so we'll keep an eye on that. But if it does happen, this is going to be the most dangerous Dodgers lineup, and imagine how lit that clubhouse is going to be when you've got DJ LeMahieu on the ones and twos before games. So it's going to be very interesting to see how DJ LeMahieu's free agency continues to develop. I'm not ready to say that he's going to end up in Dodger Blue, but I'm telling you, if the Dodgers get this DJ, they're going to be breaking lots of records. Okay, so the next rumor we're going to get into is about Kirby Yates. Jorge Castillo of the LA Times reported that the Dodgers are in on the former Padres reliever. Castillo wrote for his piece in the LA Times last week, the Dodgers' interest in Hendricks, widely regarded as the best free agent reliever, has recently dissipated, according to people with knowledge of the situation. The 31-year-old Hendricks wants a 4-year contract, but going to 4 years for a reliever isn't in the Dodgers' playbook this winter. Now, he also mentioned Brad Hand as a possible alternative to Liam Hendricks, and Hand was outstanding last season. He posted a 2.05 ERA, a 1.37 FIP, a .773 WHIP, and he was one of the best relievers in the game. The Indians, of course, they decided not to pick up his $10 million team option, and I think that says more about Cleveland than it does Brad Hand, but that's another name you want to keep your eye on. I really like Brad Hand as a fit for the Dodgers, but when it comes to Kirby Yates, that's also a nice option as well. Now, I won't even get into Kirby Yates' numbers last season. Yes, they were bad, but he underwent season-ending surgery on his elbow in August, pitched just 4 1/3 innings, but before that, last 3 seasons, he's been one of the best relievers in the game. Since the Padres claimed him off waivers in 2017, among big league relievers, he ranks 3rd in ERA at 2.40, 3rd in strikeout to walk percentage at 31.8, 5th in FIP at 2.56, his strikeouts per 9 at 14, his home runs per 9 at 0.9. So he's been one of the most effective relievers in all of Major League Baseball. It's just a matter of how's he responding to treatment, how's that arm looking, is he going to be healthy, can he regain his command on his fastball, on that splitty. His splitty is one of the best splitters in all of Major League Baseball, throws it 30% of the time, and when he's right, it's one of the best weapons coming out of the bullpen in the game. Now, if I told you there was a team that was going to sign a reliever reliever that was a former All-Star that underwent surgery, that's kind of a reclamation project, you would just have to assume at this point it was the Los Angeles Dodgers. And yes, this move has Andrew Friedman written all over it, but at some point, do you have too many reclamation projects? You're not going to hit on all of these guys. And yes, I feel really good about Canely and Knebel. Canely actually says he wants to pitch this year, so we'll see. But depending on how the other negotiations go for other positions of need, I think maybe you want to consider bringing in more of a sure thing, a guy like a Brad Hand, guy where you really know what you're going to get, one that's not coming off an injury. But look, if you can get Kirby Yates and sign him to an incentive-laden contract, bring him in here at a discount, I would love to see him return to All-Star form, be that dominant pitcher he's been. I think that'd be a great move for the Dodgers. I trust their medical staff. I trust Andrew Friedman and this team to know what they're going to be getting with him. So, hey, if Kirby Yates can be the guy he's been for the last 3 seasons, Kirby can eat up some serious innings for this Dodgers bullpen. And then, of course, there's the man of the hour, Trevor Bauer, the most talked about player in all of Major League Baseball this offseason. He did a video for his YouTube channel, Momentum. It was about 15 or 16 minutes talking about what he was looking for in a team. And you can definitely go watch the full video where he discusses in depth what he's looking for in his free agency. But if not, not to worry, I got you guys. I watched the whole video, and here are what I think are the most important nuggets from Trevor Bauer's video.
I want it to be a partnership, first and foremost. That's how I'm approaching this. So the size of the media market isn't going to play a huge role. The first thing that's important to me is I want to be happy. I want a team that's okay with me vlogging and showing the fans, what it's like behind the scenes in a season, what a baseball player's life is like, so we can create that inspiration for the next generations. I want a team that's going to, be aligned with my vision for, how the player development side of things. I want a chance to win a World Series. I want a team that's open to having a discussion with me, an honest discussion with me about pitching every 4th day. And I want a chance to be fairly compensated for my value so I can do the things, I can help my fellow players with the business organizations that I'm building, I can help connect with fans, I can help do all these things for the industry of baseball to make it more popular, to see it be better in the future.
So is Trevor Bauer going a little overboard milking it this offseason? Probably, but he is offering some pretty insightful glimpses into his free agency. So the first big takeaway was, one, he wants to win a World Series. So that eliminates a lot of teams around the league, like the Los Angeles Angels. We thought the Angels were going to be in the mix for Trevor Bauer. Well, they haven't gotten close to a World Series under Artie Moreno, so you would have to believe they're out of it. Nah, but who knows? Maybe he thinks that he can turn that franchise around. Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon. There is talent in Anaheim, but when it comes to Trevor Bauer and the Dodgers, yes, LA checks off a lot of boxes. They're the favorites to win the World Series this year, so that's number one. And then also a very data-driven organization. They understand advanced analytics, and I think Trevor Bauer would appreciate that from this organization. Now, when it comes to his partnership that he's talking about, where he wants the team to be okay with him having his YouTube channel, having his vlog, I think the Dodgers would be fine with that. But I think the Dodgers will say to themselves, look, can we get this guy at a great price, and will he perform? I think that's what the Dodgers are focused primarily on, and if they believe that and they believe they can sign him for a deal where they can get value of that contract, then I think the Dodgers would consider it. The only problem is I think Trevor Bauer and his agent, they think he's worth more than he really is. You've heard rumors today that he wants the highest AAV in all of Major League Baseball. You've got to be out of your mind if you're Trevor Bauer if you think you deserve the highest AAV in all of Major League Baseball, even if it's on a short-term contract. I think if you're Trevor Bauer, you have to get realistic about the market and your history. Yes, you had a great year last season, but for me at least, he hasn't been consistently elite for enough seasons to warrant that kind of contract. Now, when it comes to pitching every 4th day, I think the Dodgers might push back on that a little bit because they like their depth. They like to be healthy in the postseason. And yes, there's plenty of examples. You got guys like Don Sutton, Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan. There's plenty of examples of elite pitchers that have had success pitching on 4 days rest. But I think if I'm the Dodgers, I'm saying, look, we have one of the best pitching staffs in all of Major League Baseball. It's actually ranked number 1 heading into the season. You got guys like Clay Kershaw, Walker Buehler, lots of young talent, and you also have elite coaching. So the Dodgers know what they're doing from a pitching standpoint. Do they want a guy to come in and shake that up coming off a World Series win? I'm not so sure they would love that either. Now, when it comes to Trevor Bauer and the Dodgers, though, the Dodgers are a smart organization. They would consider him if the price is right, and I just think with the money that he's asking for, I don't think the Dodgers will come close to an overpay for Trevor Bauer. So right now, I don't see him as a fit in Los Angeles, and right now, I don't expect expect him to sign with the Dodgers. There's other teams out there that could really use him, teams like the Mets, the Padres, teams that want to win and could use another A starter, but I don't think he's going to end up in L.A. But let me know down below in the comments, how do you feel right now about DJ LeMahieu on the Dodgers? Will he end up in L.A.? Give me a Y for yes, give me an N for no. Should the Dodgers go after Kirby Yates, and where will Trevor Bauer ultimately sign? Give me your predictions down below in the comments section. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel, the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel in the game. For all latest Dodgers news, rumors, podcasts, interviews, hype videos, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and give me all your takes down below in the comments section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And as always, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.